information you need to choose a program. When you've made your selection, hit R on the remote control, and the IQ or IQ2 sends the show to your planner to be recorded later, intelligently managing any recording clashes. To get back to the main menu, press the red button at any time. You can also build a personalised TV guide that creates shortcuts to your favourite channels. To set your favourites, choose System Setup from the Setup menu. Then select Favourite Channels and pick up to 50 of your favourite channels. To view your favourites, press the yellow button when you're in the TV guide. The more time you spend cruising around the TV guide, the more shows you'll find to whet your appetite. Remembering to watch them is the hard part. That's where your planner's reminder system comes in very handy. The planner, accessed via this button on the remote, is a list filled with your choice of programs. To add a program, just press Select on a show that hasn't screened yet. You'll be brought to this, the planner screen, where your selected show is now listed, added to any previous selections. Now, just before your selected show starts, you'll get an on-screen reminder to tune in. IQ and IQ2 customers, when you select an upcoming show in the TV guide and hit the record button, you'll set it to record in advance, just like a VCR would, but without the hassle of tapes or discs. Once it's recorded, you can watch that show whenever you want, and you don't need to be watching the show to record it.
To victory!
Video View in your planner lets you preview the shows you've recorded to see what you want to watch next. And here's another benefit for IQ2 customers. If you think your show might run over its time slot, you can avoid missing the end by adding 20 minutes to your recording time. After you've set the show to record and it's in your planner, use the red button like this, and 20 minutes is instantly added to the end. Now it's time to look at more of the advanced functionality available exclusively to IQ users. The FOXTEL IQ has revolutionised how you watch TV, making it possible to fit your TV time around your schedule, not the other way around. For starters, the IQ and IQ2 can record 2 programs simultaneously. If you've got IQ2, you can record 2 programs at once while watching a third live or pre-recorded program. Both the IQ and IQ2 use whopping big computer hard drives to store the digital signal that comes in through your FOXTEL cable or satellite system. Because the IQ and IQ2 deal in digital information, there's no difference in picture quality between FOXTEL's live broadcast of a show and the IQ's playback of it. You can store around 60 hours of FOXTEL TV on your IQ to watch later, depending on the kind of programming you select to record. The IQ2 stores up to 30 hours of high definition or 90 hours of standard definition programming. With FOXTEL IQ and IQ2, there's always something good to watch at your command, with many of the functions you're used to with your DVD player. For example, say you're watching live TV and the phone rings, or someone asks you a question. You just pause the show, and the IQ keeps on recording it for you. Hit play to resume the show. You can also rewind live TV, back as far as you've been watching it. As soon as you hit the play button, you just continue on with the show, because the IQ can play back live TV and record it at the same time. Because the IQ and IQ2 work so seamlessly, you can be forgiven for not knowing where in time you really are. Fortunately, the IQ makes it easy. When you've paused live TV, this indicator here tells you how far behind you are. You can see we're 4 minutes behind the live TV broadcast. To catch up to live TV, we can fast forward or simply press the stop button. As a rule, you can always tell you're watching something that has been recorded because the spinner display on the front of the IQ will be cycling. When there's no spinner, you're watching live TV. You also need to know about the awesome series link function, which you'll find available on many programs. How it works is, any program in your planner that is set to record, you can highlight, then press the green button, and if it's part of the series, this link icon appears. The IQ will then automatically record the whole of the rest of the series in just one click. Another time-saving tip exclusive to the IQ and IQ2 is the Record Me icon. When you see this icon on an ad for a program you like, just press your green remote button. That show is then sent straight to your planner to be recorded when it airs. And here's another gem. Say you're enjoying a show and you think, I wish I was recording this. Well, you can. You can retro record it. Just hit record and the IQ will save what you've just been watching on that channel for up to 60 minutes. You don't have to leave the IQ turned on for a pre-selected program to record. As long as it's plugged in at the wall, the IQ will record the show for you while it's napping in standby mode. Now you know why it's called the IQ. Whether you're watching FOXTEL live or playing back recordings from your IQ, the main button you'll use on the remote is the play-pause button, which is essentially 2 buttons in one. The top half pauses and the bottom half plays. The rewind button rewinds either recorded shows from the planner or rewinds live TV, depending on what you're watching. The fast forward button fast forwards shows being played back from the IQ. Of course, you can't fast forward live TV because it hasn't happened yet. Keep clicking on your fast forward button and you can zoom through up to 30 times normal speed. Click the opposite button to slow down again, like this. And as soon as you see what you're looking for, just hit play. Holding either of these buttons down for a couple of seconds will instantly take you to the very beginning or the very end of the recorded show. And in case you need a closer look, anything that's being played back from the FOXTEL IQ can be viewed in slow motion. Just press and hold the play button for a couple of seconds. If you find your planner fills up quickly with programs waiting to record, programs recorded, and those already viewed, you can delete a show once you've finished with it by highlighting it and pressing the yellow button. This frees up disk space for future recordings. The IQ shows you how much you've got left here. Once disk space starts getting scarce, the IQ will erase viewed shows from your planner, unless you instruct it otherwise, by highlighting shows in your planner and pressing the blue button. This marks the program as K for kept. FOXTEL First. It's the new dimension, the new direction of TV, delivered to your lounge room by FOXTEL. FOXTEL First is a selection of FOXTEL premieres from a range of FOXTEL channels that you can watch whenever you want. And the best part is that FOXTEL First programs are free for all subscribers, even if you don't currently subscribe to the channel. Press the On Demand or Box Office button, select FOXTEL First, and then choose a program. Press play and it arrives in a time slot that suits you. We add new shows to the list every week. But be aware, programs don't stay in FOXTEL First forever. Eventually they're replaced. This column tells you how long the show has